Babe, thanks for driving truck. Rhonda was driving the tandem today, and it's a little sticky out here because if you're shining there on the corner,
a little
muddy, and this is very wet ground. But I am impressed with the Bonanza here on wet ground. If you look in here, it don't look very tall, but you look at all the, it's very, you look at it, it's very stemmy. And
it's a knotted mess.
It's just a knotty mess, and we're running a disc mower haybine, so it mows right through it like nothing. But so what we did is we cut the outside rounds of this field, and just to kind of get some off. But it's actually kind of sprinkling right now, and it did not dry very well yesterday either. So yeah, we worked and we got the outside rounds off, but
we mowed them a few days ago, actually. Yeah.
But what I've noticed, when I seeded the Bonanza, I mixed a little bit of ryegrass with it. So that's why when you look across here, you'll see some headed out ryegrass with it.
That's this.
And that's what that is. And next year, or this fall, I got some different ideas as to how to seed it. We're running a no-till drill. I might buy a gear reduction kit, but I've seen online that some people are planting it in 15-inch rows also, so we don't have to run a gear reduction kit. Because the way this grows, if you look here, this is the row, but at tiller, it just grows. Well, if I could grab one, but if we could find one, see how, oh, this one, there we go. See how it grows, like it starts over here and this here, so that's close to 4 foot. And,
oh yeah, at least.
It really spreads out quite a ways. So the only drawback with Bonanza that I see, it does not like sand ground. Maybe we'll show in the video, but where one of the boys is discing right now on the sand knob, it was there, but not really there. It was so short.
We had a dry fall, so it didn't germinate
well. It germinated, but it just did not grow on the sand very well. So to me, first year growing it, I'm thinking that it likes wet ground. Because if you...
This is heavy clay right here.
This is heavy, undrained clay, and yeah, it seems to like this type of ground, which makes it a little harder. We've been having steady rains this spring, so it makes it a little harder to get across it because the ground is wet. But let's take you over and I'll show you what it looks like in a windrow.
This is what we're talking about, how wet it is. The haybine got stuck here, right?
Yeah, this is a spot where we got stuck, but if you notice...
It's a wet spot, always.
See the Bonanza? It grew right up to the edge of it, all the way around, and it's nice and big. And so yeah, it definitely can handle some wet ground.
Just not swamp wet.
Yeah, swamp wet. Because if you look, yeah, we're pressing in with a...
These tracks are from the chopper. I don't know if you can see that. That's a track.
So we did get our carts ready, but for the most part we got most of it, because I was a little bit concerned that we may not be able to get across this, but
with a truck.
With the trucks, but we got across it, and we got most all of it. So, but yeah, when we get a window of opportunity, we'll...
They're talking rain for the next several days. There's a chances.
Yeah, and it's sprinkling right now, and so let's go look at what it looks like in a windrow. So here is the mowed Bonanza, just a windrow of it, but yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. And like I said, we planted some grass with it, so that's why I was a little bit with it. But yeah, it looks like I think it'll be pretty good feed. We don't know what we're going to do with it yet, if we're going to feed it to the cows or to the heifers. So that's still up in the air for us to decide what we're going to kind of do with it. Well, once we get it fermented, we'll pull a test on it. We'll see what it's like, and when we get results back from it, and we'll go from there as to what we're going to feed it to. But it's adding up good. I would say for tonnage wise, it's probably about the same as haylage. I don't really... What do you think? You think it's more than hay or not really?
I'd say if it's really good alfalfa, it's probably pretty close.
Yeah, I mean,
Might be a little bit more. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to compare with hay, and but I look at it as we get the other benefit from it is that we'll see this year, but they said you could get, if you cut it at this stage, there could be 80 to 100 pounds of nitrogen for the corn crop that we're going to put in here. So if that's the case, it's kind of a, grow a cover crop that you can feed plus get nitrogen out of. Is kind of a win-win situation.
So are you going to spray this with something to kill it?
No, we got enough ruts in it. I was talking about maybe vertical tilling it, but that ain't gonna work. We'll come in and disc it and then finish it just to get the ground opened up so it can dry out and
plant corn into it.
Plant corn into it. So, and then the plan is harvest the corn off, and then we'll plant Balanza back into it. So, but it's kind of experimental. I've never done it before, so it's kind of exciting, something new and different, and some of the tracks there too from ruts.
I didn't get stuck there.
Yeah, you gotta be more aggressive at driving.
I didn't get any video of chopping or mowing this just because I didn't have the opportunity, and with the trucks getting stuck, I just didn't get the camera out. So I'll show you the main area that we did. This is just where he opened up, but this back part of this field is really wet, and we're not able to harvest that at this time. So we'll wait until we get some drier weather to see if we can finish mowing the rest. So this here is the main field that we did. Sanders is already disked most of this side, and he's working at it down there. I don't know if you can see him. He's over there working on it. That's what we worked on the last couple days, trying to get that off. Well, this is Sanders' first time running the chisel plow. He told me that he's not run the Challenger before either, so this is a new experience for him. He's gonna chisel plow this field for us. Kevin has started it just a little bit. And he's gonna run the Challenger, so he's kind of nervous but yet excited. Kevin's showing him the ropes to what to do and what not to do, but I'm sure he'll do great. He's disked before. He discs all the time with the smaller tractor, so I know that he has an idea of what needs to be done. We've got a little bit of sunlight left. It's 8 o'clock right now. He'll work probably, I don't know, 9:30 or so. See how far he gets. There he goes. He's doing good. And he's off on his own. And since he's not far from home, if you look kitty corner, our farm is right there, so yeah, not too far from home. If he has any problems, he can just drive it home. He'll do good.
Huh?
He'll do good.
Yeah.
It's his first time.
Really nice, working up very nice.
Oh.
And really nice mellow dirt.
Well, that's good. So Ethan is mowing the rest of the Balanza clover and the ryegrass that we left. We left it because it was too wet last time. So he's mowing that today. Last night we got about 3/10 of an inch of rain. And now today it's almost 100 degrees. The thermometer at home said it was 100 out, and it's extremely humid. Not normal temperatures for us, but you know, we live with it. So it's a warm day, and they don't really have any rain in the forecast for us anytime soon. So we thought we would mow it, give it a few days to dry, because the clover is pretty wet and it does need time to dry. So we're mowing it, letting it sit. What we did earlier, Sanders has worked up this area. As you can see, this side of the field has already been harvested. This was lighter soil, so we were able to get it off earlier, and it's already planted to corn. The corn has not come up yet, but with this heat and the little shower of rain that we had, it won't take long at all.